For the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking tidy in possession here. Batistuta might just make this. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time.
Speculative strike. A real chance and a real let-off.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Frankowski. And Garnacho. Garnacho has got himself a free kick. Van Nistelrooy proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Messi. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. A temporary retreat here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Poland so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Zalewski. Batistuta. Poland have reclaimed it. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Conte. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe!
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
That has been cut short. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hernandez. Zielinski. Zielinski. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Header! It's fallen kindly here. That's going to go a long way. It's Kimmich. Zielinski. That's an excellent interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Deftly out wide. Neymar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Messi. Balls out once more. Frankowski. And here's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zalewski. Now it's Batistuta. Garnacho. Pedri. And it's Van Nistelrooy. De Ligt gets a foot in here. Messi. Zalewski. Here's Zielinski. That's good running with the ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Zalewski. Now it's Zielinski. Messi. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Poland clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Romario. Messi. Garnacho. Kimmich. Now that's well seen too. Shifted upfield. Costa Curta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Kimmich.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Here's Zielinski. And it's Messi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Poland are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. He's picked his way through.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That's a sharp pass. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the... Able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Zalewski. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Frankowski. Romario is herring after that one. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vinicius Junior was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire.
And Batistuta! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that really is so impressive.
52 minutes is number 21.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
In he goes again! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi with the short one. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Zalewski. Saliba wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. And here's the chance to counter. That'll be a throw-in. No way through. Costa Curta going full tilt down the left.
Time.
Nice control. Camavinga. Camavinga! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Big chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Pedri just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Hernandez. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise, this is a game they wanted to win.